guys. It's only 10:10. And I'm pulling up to JoAnn's. Woohoo! Go me! Now, I only have two things that I want to buy today at JoAnn's. The first one being interfacing. It is 60% off, and I bought a shit ton of fabric 2 weeks ago and neglected to buy much of any interfacing. Certainly not the kind that I needed. So I'm gonna get some of that. And of course, I'm gonna take a look at the remnants because that's what I do. And then I'm gonna go across the street to Walmart and see if they have any 90% off Christmas fat quarters. JoAnn's, woohoo! So that's the plan for today, and we're gonna do a little follow me around. I should probably show you a little view of the clock so you can see I'm not lying. Store opens at 10. It's only 10:12. Woohoo! So it's 10:56 and I might have a problem. So therefore I am deciding that I'm not gonna go and look for that 90% off fabric. I have enough at home. But this is pretty much all interfacing, which I didn't get last week. Well, I did decide against going to Walmart for that 90% off Christmas fabric, fat quarters, but I've been wanting to go to the thrift store, so I decided to head on out here. We are specifically looking for two things. Both are display items. One is just flat out display items. The other is folding chairs or folding kids chairs that I can make into displays that fold flat because we don't have much room in this car. So that's what we're gonna do. Don't know if I'm going to, don't know if I'm gonna film inside or not. Follow me around turned into a little bit of a haul instead, since I didn't feel comfortable taking video inside the store. We're back at my house now. This is the first piece that I got. It is marked $5.99. Yep, this would be good to use to fold. Instead of putting the shelf where it belongs inside, I would be able to have things contained in front of the shelf. I'll probably make a cardboard, fabric covered board to put on here, and then I can have things lined up or stacked up inside. And this is fairly light, not too big. It'll fit in the car without having to be broken down. So pretty happy with purchase number one. So almost $6 at 50% off is $3, and it's almost the right color. Probably going to end up painting it, but I haven't decided which color to paint it yet. If you could please excuse the state of my house, that would be wonderful. So I'm just amazed at what I find at the thrift store. These, to me, are clearly craft show displays, and I was able to get them. This wooden one, that is, I mean, that's a neck, and those are shoulders, right? So I don't know, this could have been in some kid's room to hang their clothes for the next day or something like that, but to me, it's definitely a craft show display. And one of the best things about it, a little closer look. So that's, you know, nice rounded shoulders. Could use a little bit of touch up, but you know, pretty happy. Here's the best part. If you can see that, $6.99. So $7 is $3.50. And I can do this with one hand. Probably not. It unlatches, and if I didn't have the bed in the way, it folds flat-ish. You know, you still have the base, so. But I'm pretty happy, pretty happy with that. And then there is this, the carpet's filthy, sorry. There is this ladder display. I've made something like this before, but I didn't have big enough drill bit to drill the holes to put the dowels in. So this is, I'm super excited about this. It is, I mean, it does fold flat, but let's see here. You are at eye level for me, so it's taller than me when it's closed up. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to fit in the car easily, but after seeing this little contraption, I might have to figure out how to put a hinge here and fold this bottom part back up on itself. I don't know. I'm pretty happy because these are, this is about 18 inches wide, maybe. So that's a good width. I have boards that are about that wide. So if I used what I have, I'd still be able to have some hanging space. I do make some clutches and things like that, so I could hang them off the front, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with my purchases. Oh, I'm sorry, price tag. This one was $12.99, I think. Yeah, $12.99. So that is $6.50. And again, this one's, it's almost my branding color, so I'm super happy about that. Now we're gonna go upstairs and check out my fabric purchases. My poor sick kitty is still hanging around. I'm very thankful for that. She has cancer, and we've decided not to do any more operations. She's already had two tumors removed. So, quite happy with her here. Sneak peek of all the other junk that I bought. In case you're wondering what that is, it is the box for my Cricut, but it makes a good step for her so she doesn't have to expend energy and climb all the way up. So I decided I wasn't going to go to Walmart today, but doesn't mean I can't show you what I've already bought. All of these are fat quarters that were, you see, marked down to 9 cents a piece. So I believe I bought somewhere around 101 fat quarters and spent, sorry for being so shaky, spent $10.69 including tax. I really feel like a lot of what I purchased could be used for something more than just Christmassy, and that was my purpose. In one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, I saw someone had done the same thing I did, you know, or ended up doing, and that's, sorry, buying Christmas clearance stuff. So this does not look like Christmas fabric at all to me, but you see, come on, Should be close enough. WM, Walmart, FQ18, Fat Quarter, 2018. HOL 4C. FQ18 HOL Jewel Tone Dots. So this is saying it's a fat quarter, obviously. I mean, it says fat quarter on it. But that HOL means that it's holiday. And everything that was Christmas holiday, because we have Valentine's Day coming up, but everything that was Christmas holiday is 90% off. You can see they say 97 cents. That's the regular price. My receipt had them, I don't know where that's gone off to, sorry. My receipt had them at 75 cents as the regular price, which they weren't. I mean, it says 97. And 9 cents as the actual clearance price. They don't advertise this. They don't tell you that they're 90% off in the craft section. I just know that they are clearance because it's, see, I got these, well, kitty cat has come to visit. I got these earlier in the week. Today's Saturday, the 19th or 20th, I think, of January. And I got these Tuesday or Wednesday. I'd have to look at the receipt to really figure it out. But anyway, you can see how many of these I was able to get. These are, everything you're seeing is technically Christmas, but these don't look Christmas to me. These are, you know, don't look Christmas to me either. I'm thinking linings for the non-holiday ones. This, if you look closely, I don't know if it'll show up. Oh no, baby. Oh, there you can see it. On the if you look on the top, it is a white on white pattern. That's a poinsettia. So that's fantastic for inside bag fabrics. These have snowflakes, very small snowflake print. There you go, you can see it down here on the bottom. Again, it's white on white. This one, I mean, it's obviously holiday, but I might be able to get away with it for a lining. I can definitely use it for linings for holiday items. But this is, you know, it's just a stripe. This is a stripe. I happen to love polka dots, so these red polka dots are great. Again, depending on what you're pairing it with, this is just a stripe. I really like these. It is, I think they called them jingle balls or something like that. There you go. North Pole dots. So it's a really pretty green that I'd love in the spring, plus some red balls, dots on it. That doesn't scream Christmas other than the red and green, but it's a really pretty green. So this is spring to me. Again, for a lining. But then we have some more obviously Christmas stuff. These are, cut it out. Stop. Come on. There we go. Had to have a little break to move some paper away from the kitty. We have some puppy paws in Christmas colors. I love that. And then this is probably, you know, most obviously more animal. But I thought these would be good linings for these kitties. I don't know if there's some dogs on here too, but definitely kitties. And then some more Christmas. But I think I did pretty good. Oh, I have some more that I was hiding on my lap. There's buffalo plaid. I mean, these are all that I got of these ones. I was aiming for you know, right around $10. So that's why I picked up these extra ones. Some Christmas, obviously everything's Christmas. Help me out here, people. Candy canes. Oh, this one should be over there. And then some random ones. I might have picked up some more of this if I had gone today. I was definitely after these fabrics if I had gone to Walmart today. But as you can see, I got plenty. I did not need to go get any more. And this is on top of what I got last year. I think I only spent $5 last year because they weren't quite, they were 75% off. So I paid a quarter for each of them, which is still good, but it's not 9 cents good. So I'll be using a lot of these interiors on the absolutely 100% Christmas looking fabric that I got last year. But again, even this plus that, I've already made my money on it because I sold to a coworker at my 9-to-5. I sold 3 reusable Christmas bags, and I'll insert a picture of them right now. Rather than taking them out of the bag, I'm just going to show you that I got, gosh, I don't even remember, 3 yards, I think, of Decker Bond. I do like that. And then this is double-sided fusible heavyweight. And I got 5 yards of that. I also got 2 yards of this, like, super lightweight. I mean, you can really see it through. It's super lightweight fusible. Of the heavyweight, I bought it one-sided fusible the last time, and I'm looking to change up how I use it. So I'm thinking that I might be able to use this with the one-sided to achieve the effect that I'm looking for. I happen to really have a problem with remnants. Hadn't planned on showing you guys the massive amount of fabric that I bought last week. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, and that's partially because I cut half of it last week into the, templates for what I plan to make with it. I do some production sewing, as I think I've told you before. Anyway, the interfacing was 60% off today. And if you don't know, JoAnn's remnants are 50% off of the current price. So we'll use this. This is a half a yard. The regular price is $6.99. So the regular price, if I just, went up with the bolt and had it cut, would be $3.49. My math is so horrible, people. I'm so sorry. whatever 40% of $6.99, that is, because 40% is the inverse of 60, so 40 is what you'd be paying, 60 is the discount. So 40% of this number times half a yard will equal what I paid for this. And see, this is SF 101 at half a yard. All right, so we see here on my receipt, it's the SF 101 half a yard, because I did get a different cut of it too, but half a yard at $2.79 yards. So $2.79 is the 60% off price, right? Because the regular price is $6.99. So that's the price per yard for the sale. That's what I ended up paying because it's 50% off of the current price, the sales price. So the foam, I'd probably never buy that full price because it's $11 a yard. I mean, I don't buy anything full price anyway, but look for your remnants. It's a good way to try out new products that you really wouldn't think to even buy. So these are the fabric remnants that I picked up. 2 corduroys, a black and a brown. These will coordinate with fabrics that I bought during my binge 2 weeks ago. And then a canvas. And this is quilted. And I did a donation. I sewed a bag and made a donation out of what I had previously purchased. Again, you know, $14.99. Ooh, got almost a yard of it. Something that, like, I don't even go in these sections. I don't know. I mean, I know this is in the home deck fabrics, but I don't know where these other fabrics live because I usually stay in the quilting cottons. So remnants are my go-to. I don't know if I've told you guys before or not, but I don't like cutting into yardage. I really don't have the space for it. Kitty Cat, who's over there just chilling now, she likes to jump up on things, and she'd probably lay on the fabric if I had a lot of it. So remnants are my go-to. I like them. Try them out. I didn't realize that it was 50% off day, and I really was spending more than I had intended to after spending $100 at JoAnn's. Why not spend more money at the thrift store, right? So these, see, $1.99. This one is also $1.99. This one's also $1.99, and I'm pretty sure this one is $1.99. These are all boucle yarn. This yarn I've had in my stash before, and I made 2 infinity scarves with it. The first one, my rotten-ass niece took. I mean, she didn't just steal it or anything. She asked if she could have it. It was on my dress form when she was in the house, and I said, sure, because I wasn't going to sell that one. I was going to keep it for myself. But then I had a little bit left on, probably a third of the skein left. So I made another one for sale, and it sold, you know, within a year of me making it. It actually sold this past November at my last show. So I'm super happy to have that yarn back. I know exactly how it works up, and I might get to keep one for myself now. And we'll get to that in a minute. But all of this yarn, if we want to play some creative financing, as my mama would call it, all of this yarn is a whole lot less than I sold that 1/3 of a skein scarf from. So super happy about that. And then this, it's a spool of some brown yarn. I'm kind of hoping it might be waxed. It is definitely not fluffy, right? So anyway, the brown corduroy that you saw a little bit earlier should go nicely with this for a bag handle. Yeah, obviously this is too small for the handle itself, but I'm thinking of doubling or tripling it and crocheting a handle out of it. And for $2.99, $3, so $1.50, it was worth a shot, because the other ones, I mean, it's actually a really pretty color. The other cordage, I'm going to call it, I have for those planned bags, or little slider bags, is black. So this'll go with my neutrals a whole lot better than that black. And then the last thing, since I've been on a knitting kick, they had these three knitting needles. I mean, that one's just a bonus, not really going to do much with it. For $1.99, and they're a whole lot longer than I'd like, but I don't have, where are they? Is that upside down? Yep, there you go. They're size 13s, so I don't have anything that big in the stash, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think I might have forgot to show you the bolt. I did purchase an entire bolt of $9.87. It's fusible fleece. Anyway, oopsie. I thought it was 10 yards. It's actually 15. I didn't take video of the fabric that I brought 2 weeks ago, but here's some of what I didn't cut. I'm super in love with these mermaids, and I picked out a really bright canvas to go with them. And this is black canvas. I got this for a photo backdrop, and I will insert a picture of the photo I took with it, which use that. This is my next project. Really, it's a work in progress that I need to finish. Finally got the bottom on it. But as you can see, I have a problem with remnants. I really do. This was super cute for Valentine's Day. Who couldn't use a really pretty spring green? This is also guys, my brain is not working. Canvas. This is white canvas. This is actually the same color pink that I bought off the bolt, but what are you gonna do? This is a black denim, and this is a brown canvas. Oh, look, still in the bag, guys. What was it? More. Is it Pellon Ultra Firm? I can't get enough of that stuff. And then there's just more I think there's all canvas in here. Maybe some solids. That's a solid. This is canvas. Some lining fabric. And then some character fabric. Which is hilarious because, again, I bought this off the bolt. Like, obviously, this is the remnant, but during the shopping trip, I bought it off the bolt. So I should really probably go to the remnant section before I go to the bolts. But, yeah, I spent a lot of money during this trip, which was 2 weeks ago. But I should be good. Like, I shouldn't have to buy fabric or interfacing. That's the interfacing you just saw. This is what I already had. plus some, you know. So that's it. Hope you liked the haul. Not trying to show off, obviously. This is a business for me. I do buy with the intention of making it into other things and selling it. And pretty much, you know, stocking up for the year. You know, while we're here, I'll show you. I don't have a huge stash. We have this bookcase. There's flannel to the left, flannel there, and that's what's left of my fleece. This is felt. That's felt. But these two are quilting cottons, and it's really not all that much. You see, this is what I put back. These, let's see, everything down here I had already had, you know, all that stuff I already had, but everything down here I already had. And these are the new purchases that haven't been cut yet. So, and they haven't been cut because they're over a yard, or they're a yard or over. I cut everything that was half yard or smaller. And then just to keep it real, this is the other place that I keep fabric, this 3-drawer chest, and I'm off-centered because that blue you see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's Kitty Cat's litter box, and I don't feel like cleaning it, and I don't think you want to see it. So yeah, I purchase fabric in order to create things and sell them, you know, for the most part, and I enjoy doing it. Yeah, so that's the haul. The craft room's a mess, so maybe after I edit this video, I will do a clean with me, or watch me clean my craft room. I actually love watching those myself. So, okay guys, see you next time.